Okay, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. There are other people, they're just taking care of some things and they'll be joining us soon. So, all right, Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. We're going to go ahead and get started. The service this evening is going to be a little bit different than normal for Friday nights because it is also Shavuot. There are certain things we don't do during Kabbalat Shabbat, and then other things that'll be different. Some of the melodies are going to be different because it's Shavuot and stuff like that. But we're going to begin by lighting the Shabbat candles. Judy, would you like to come and light the candles for us? The blessing for the Shabbat candles can be found on page 4. Get the light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. No, I'm
Yes.
sorry. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedeshanu l'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hag shel Shabbat.
Veyom Tov.
Bayom.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Judy. Yasher koach. So as I mentioned, there are certain things we don't do because it is Shavuot. We don't do the majority of Kabbalat Shabbat because it's already Yontiv. We're already in the spirit of observance and celebration. So we will turn to page 27 and begin with the Psalm for Shabbat, which is Psalm 92 at the top of the page 27. Mizmor shir leyom HaShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, lehagid baboker chastecha, ve'emunatecha baleilot, alei asor va'alei navel, alei gayon bechinor, mizmor shir leyom HaShabbat, tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer leshimcha elyon, ulezamer leshimcha elyon. The righteous flourish like the date palm, thrive like a cedar in Lebanon. Planted in the house of Adonai, they flourish in our God's courtyards. We'll continue middle of page 28. Tzadik hatamar yiferach ke'erez balvanon yiske shetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim verananim iyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tzuri tzuri velo avlatabo. Page 29. Adonai malach yolaveh shavilo yuzah. Mikolot ma'im rabim adirim mishperei yam adir bamarom Adonai edotecha nemnu meod leveitecha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim. Before we continue with Mariv, let's turn to page 178, and we'll continue with the prayer for the state of Israel at the top of the page 178. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, Barech, et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Smichat Geulateinu, Hagen Aleha Bevrat Chastecha, Uferos Aleha Sukkot Shelomecha. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Sur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Sur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu Sheba Shamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel, that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace, guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel, strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land, deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph, bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy, and let us say, Amen. And we'll continue now with the Misha Berach prayer for those who are ill. If you have the name of someone you want to add this evening, please go ahead and rise. And after we read through the names on our list, we'll go around the room. You can say the name out loud. And if there's anyone online, you can unmute at that time as well. We'll turn back to page 173 and continue with the Debbie Friedman Misha Berach, top left-hand corner. Misheberach Avotenu Mekor Habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Leah bat Sarah, Moshe Tzindel ben Sarah, Yaakov Achana bat Rivka Simcha, Shena Rezel bat Sima, Adam Chaim ben Sarah, Nisan ben Esther, Shoshana Lena bat Yochevet, Kira bat Ariel, Batcha bat Chana, Talia Devora bat Brana, Judith Siegel Yehudit bat Ruth, Ernest Edinger Yisrael ben Ita, Don Satz David ben Leah, Melissa Lawrence Shemira Cherut bat Sarah, Jack Azuz Yaakov ben Limid, Rick Hammer Ezra ben Yeraroisha, Judy Pitkovsky Yehudit bat Rivka, Diane Chararo, Jennifer Brown Lerner, Eva Keres, Ken Gasser, Harvey Kulchin, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Damaro, Elva Pineda, Nancy Levick, Killian Parker, Tanya Boberick, Marion Camerlingo, Terry Lukanik, Stephen Lukanik, Robert Lukanik, Patty Locks, Gary Gutto, Nancy Rummage, Lynn Sinowitz, Chessie Idenopoulos, Francis Gilston, Doris Duhigg, Amy Stone, June Shadman, Pam Daly, Andrew Bustamante, Linda August, Damon LaForce, Judy Sherman, Virginia Fell, and Thomas Narr.
Joshua Klein, Burton Zems.
Easter Ben Meyer, Caleb Benius, Skylar Picardo.
And is there anyone online who would like to add a name at this time?
Charles Gelfand, Chaim Be'ar Ben Rochel Etal.
Thank you. Anyone else? Misheberach Imotenu Mekor Habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. May they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. We'll turn back to page 39a and we'll continue with the Mariv service. As I mentioned, because it's also Shavuot, the chanting and the melody will be a little bit different than the regular Friday night because it is also Yom Tov. So I invite everyone to please rise, page 39a, for the Baruch Hu at the top of the page. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher O ma'avir yom u'mevi laila, o ma'avdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai tzevaot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, hamariv aravim. Page 40. Avat olam beit Yisrael, amcha avtat, Torah mitzvot chuvim u'mishpatim, otam v'madam. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, והם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ולכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. והיה אם שם תשמעו את זה. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Top of 43a. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו, ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. God's children beheld the power of the divine. They praised and acknowledged God's name willingly, accepting God's sovereignty. And then Moses, Miriam, and the people of Israel joyfully sang unto you. We'll continue with Michamocha, top of page 44. Michamocha bailim Adonai, Michamocha nedar bakodesh, Nora tehilot osef ele, מלכותך רוב עניך בוכי הים לפני משה, זה לי יענו ויאמרו, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim uferos aleinu sukat shelomecha ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך, והושיענו למען שמך. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace, now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום, מעתה ועד עולם, ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני, הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל, ועל ירושלים. We'll continue with Vishamru and Vayidaber, and then the Chatzi Kaddish, page 46. Please rise. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. וידבר משה מועדי אדוני אל בני ישראל, יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה קירותי, וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ויומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם עלמי עלמיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם, ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. We will continue now with the private Amidah for the festivals, starting on page 306. Please remember all of the insertions for Shavuot and for Shabbat. You are still reciting the Amidah. Please continue. We will now turn back to page 54 and we'll continue with the full Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah Be'almadi v'ra kirutei ve'amlit machotei b'chayechonu v'yomechonu v'chaydechol ve'Yisrael b'galav v'zman karim ve'yimeru Amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'le'al me'al maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal Shemei Kodesh HaBrit Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nachamata damiran be'alma ve'yimeru Amen. Titkabal tzalot ahon v'atahon dechol Yisrael kod hamavon v'yishmaya ve'yimeru Amen. Yehi shlam rabba min shemai v'chaim alim ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru Amen. Ose shalom imromav hu yaseh shalom alinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yimeru Amen. And because it's Shavuot, we're going to do the Kiddush for the festivals with Shabbat insertions. That can be found on page 79 in the middle of the page. So we'll continue with the Kiddush. Please rise, page 79. Savrim Ananan v'Rabbanan v'Rabbotai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'am, v'romemanu mikol hashon, v'kideshanu b'mitzvotav, v'atiten lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava, Shabbatot limenucha u'moadim lesimcha, chagim uzmanim lesason, et yom ha'shabbat hazeh v'et yom חג השבועות הזה, זמן מתן תורתנו באהבה מקרא קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת ומועדי קודשך באהבה וברצון, בשמחה ובששון, הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני, מקדש השבת לישראל והזמנים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. לחיים. And then we'll turn back to page 56 and continue with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol, לתת גדולה ליוצר ראשית, שלא עשנו כאויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהן, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו כל מינים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אינו אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד. על כן נכבד לך אדוני אלוהינו. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, Bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. We will now take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we remember the yurt sites for the upcoming week of Shirley Heller, Pearl Rosenthal, Florence Seligman, Shoily Siegel, Harold Sherman, Michael Roderick, Harmon Leo Finston, Wayne Bobrick, George Axelrod, Louis Zuckerman, Joseph Schneiderman, and Didi Marchik. And if there's anyone else you are remembering this evening, please take a moment to remember them in your mind and in your heart, and may their memory be for goodness and for a blessing. We'll continue with Mourner's Kaddish, page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divara kirute ve'amlich malchute, b'chayechon v'yomechon u'v'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shemei rabba mevarach le'alam alamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitale v'yithalal shemei kudisha b'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tush bechata v'nechamata da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. In a few moments, we'll conclude with Yigdal, but before then, a few announcements.
Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. There'll be a small oneg after services out in the lobby. Everyone is invited to partake. And we're looking for volunteers to help sponsor our Friday night onegs. Going forward, just provide small snack items after services on a regular basis. If you'd like to participate or know anyone who would, let anyone on the board know, or just let Amanda know in the office. Also, every week on Monday and Thursday mornings at 8, we have our weekday minyan, always looking for more people to help make 10 adults. If you come, you'll be rewarded with bagels and coffee after services. Any time that you want to come, help make a minyan for a yard site and to read Torah, you'll be very, very welcome. The religious school registration for the fall term is coming up very soon, so look out for more information. And for questions, contact Judith Siegel, our education director. Next job is May 30th. That's on Saturday will be the special service. Yeah. Okay. So Saturday, a week from tomorrow, there'll be a special religious school teacher appreciation service in which we'll be honoring our religious school teachers. And Batya Podos is going to deliver the sermon. Batya is a local storyteller and author, as well as one of our religious school teachers. And the Kiddush will be co-sponsored by the Lopez Brodies in honor of our religious school teachers, and Vicky Camerlingo will be the co-host in honor of her reading Torah for us that day. And for more information about any of our upcoming events, just give the office a call, check the shofar, or check the Bnai Israel website. And once again, thank you for joining us, and see everybody after services in the lobby for our next Shabbat.
Thank you, Marty. Yasher koach. Yeah, for those of you that were here last night for the Tikkun Leil, you experienced a little bit of what Batya does with the storytelling and everything. So she's going to be doing a similar kind of thing for the sermon next Shabbat. So please make sure to come. Yes. An email went out earlier today to correct the mistake from earlier in the week. 9:30 tomorrow is when services start, and it will be for Shavuot, Shabbat, and include Yisker. And then 10:30 is also Tat Shabbat tomorrow morning as well, if anybody has any kids or knows of any kids that are interested. Okay, with that, let's conclude with Yigdal on page 62. Yigadal Elohim Chai Veishtabach Nimsa Ve'enet El Metziuto Echad Ve'en Yachid Keichudo Ne'elam Ve'gam Ein Sof Le'achduto Ein Lo Demut HaGuf Ve'eino Guf Lo Na'aroch Elav Kedushato Kadmon L'chol Davar Asher Nivra Rishon ve'ein reshit le'reshito. Hino Adon olam v'chol notzar. Yorei gedulato u'malchuto. Shefan nevuato netano. Elam segulato v'tifarto. Lo kam be'Yisrael k'Moshe od. Navi u'mabit et temunato. Torah temet Natan le'amoel al yad nevio neman beito lo ya khalifa el velo ya mirdato leolamim lezulato tsofe ve'yodea setarenu mabit lesof davar bekadmato gomel le'ish chesed kemifalo Noten lerasha ra kerishato Yishlach leketz yamin meshichenu Livdot mechakeketz yeshuato Meitim yechayel berov chasto Baruch adei ad shem tehilato Meitim yechayel berov chasto Baruch adei ad shem tehilato. Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please join us in the lobby for the Oneg. V'samachta b'chagecha v'hayita ach sameach v'samachta b'chagecha v'hayita ach sameach v'samachta b'chagecha v'hayita ach sameach V'samachta b'chagecha v'hayitach sameach. Good Shabbos, good Yontiv.